Regular meeting of the Chislehurst Borough Council of April 12th, 2018. At this time, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sunshine Statement, please.
In accordance with Open Public Meeting Act, this meeting is called to order pursuant to notice of regular meeting. A copy which has been made available to the newspaper of local public circulation, and a copy which has been posted publicly in accordance with the law.
Roll call.
Alwan,
Present.
Chu,
Here.
Garnett,
Here.
Hearn, Littles,
Here.
Waters,
Here.
Can I get a motion to approve the minutes of March the 18th, 2018?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Alwan,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Littles,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Council committee reports. Council President, have everybody turned in their report?
No,
Or who hasn't turned their report in?
I haven't received a report from Councilman Waters.
Councilman Littles.
Yes, sir. To Mayor, Council, and the Borough of Chislehurst. The first job of government is to protect the citizens. Let us realize no single council person or single mayor can get rid of a municipal police department. This can only be done by a ballot question approved by the voters of the Borough of Chislehurst. As council president, my statements about this matter was due to many taxpayers complaining to me about high local property taxes. I was simply making recommendations for the alternative to high labor costs, which inadvertently are the driver of local high municipal property taxes. As such, let us be crystal clear. We love our policemen, and they will be a part of our community forever. The Borough of Chislehurst has spoken loud and clear on this matter, and so have I. In 9 years of Borough Council reorganization meetings, I have voted to reappoint Gloria Rose to the Borough Clerk position because she comes from a fine family, and she is a good person and a darn good worker. That's why it bothered me at the 2018 organization meeting when Keith Waters voted not to reappoint her. Well, Gloria, we love you, and you are here for forever.
Thank you.
My credentials are as follows. Former council president, 9 years. Present mayor liaison to planning and zoning board. Former school board member. Graduate of the following: New Jersey Council President School, Rutgers University School of Labor, Management, and Shop Steward Training, Atlantic Community College, Industrial Refrigeration, International Union of Operating Engineers Journeyman School, Department of Human Services Supervisor School. My professional license are as follows: New Jersey Electrical Contractor License, New Jersey Master Heating and Air Conditioning Contractor License, New Jersey Operating Engineer License. My professional affiliations: 35-year member, International Union of Operating Engineers. Present professional position: Assistant Engineer in charge of maintenance, State of New Jersey. In closing, to Mayor and Council in the Borough of Chislehurst, thank you all for the honor to serve our community as your councilman, and to have faith in me that I will serve with a commitment to excellence, humbleness, and professionalism. Councilman Herbert Littles. Mr. Mayor, I also have my report, is with your permission. May I present that also?
Go ahead.
To Mayor, Council, and Borough of Chislehurst. On Saturday, March the 24th, 2018, as council representative, I attended the Borough of Chislehurst Drug Alliance Health Day, where we had a changing conversation about drugs and their use to both our borough children and their parents and our guests, with professional, informative speakers, and how it was very important to our children not to use drugs and to say no to anyone offering drugs to them. We made the children aware that the only time to use drugs was when they were sick and the doctor had given medicine to their parents for their use. We also had a presentation by School Board President Ms. Maria Littles on Earth Day, where the children and adults all learned about preserving the resources of the earth and for each of us to do our part in protecting the earth. I would like to thank the Borough of Chislehurst Drug Alliance, Kenny Smith, and Juanita Presley, and all that were involved in the success of the Health Day event. Closing, Councilman Herbert Littles. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman Chu.
Thank you, Mayor. And this is my report for both March and April of 2018. For the website and television updates, again, please continue to refer to both these, the cable stations and the website for information. Don't forget to follow us both on Twitter and Facebook using @Chislehurst Borough for Twitter and Chislehurst Borough on Facebook. Have you missed attending the monthly council meetings? Do you miss the airings that occur Mondays at 7 p.m. on Fios and Xfinity? Not to worry. You can watch the meetings anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have launched the Chislehurst Borough channel on YouTube. You can use the link on the website's homepage or search for the Chislehurst Borough channel on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and never miss viewing another meeting again. Continue to look for further information on at the Borough Hall. Again, there are many new flyers with important information posted on the bulletin board, so stop by to see if there are answers to questions you might see. See Ms. Rose before posting any flyers, and any community flyers not authorized will be removed. Personnel Committee. The Personnel Committee did meet to discuss a few items that we have been working on. We will have a more definitive discussion about these in the future. For Finance, there is nothing to report to for the committee at this time, although I did speak to the CFO regarding funds for purchasing the pedal kits for the DUI simulations. Forward the information to the council for consideration. Are you having financial issues? Do you have to choose between basic technology and necessities? There is help for utilities such as the electric bills, heating, energy efficiency, and telephone bills. Both federal and state assistance is available. Check the website and click on my report for further information. You may get assistance if qualified for options such as the Comfort Partners, LIHEAP, Universal Service Fund Energy, Winter Termination Program, NJ Shares, Telephone Assistance, New Jersey Energy Assistance, etc. Under Economic Development, there is nothing to report from this committee. I'm still waiting for replies from businesses I have contacted with regards to possible relocation or locating here in the borough. Emergency Management, Chief Smith and I met with a generator contractor to discuss purchasing generators needed to make the borough better prepared for emergencies. A site survey was conducted. Quotes were provided to the council for review. Any questions will be forwarded to the vendor before decisions to purchase are made. Again, the Community Emergency Response Team, Emergency Services, and Winslow Fire Departments are always looking for volunteers. If you qualify or are able to become qualified, please contact these agencies and help your community when needed. Veterans Affairs, there is a change in your medical benefits. Please contact your Veterans Affairs office to find out more information. And that is it. I do want to submit this as my report for April of 2018.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Alwan.
Good evening, Mayor. Thank you. Good evening, council. Good evening, everyone. My report is going to focus on recreations. As the recreations director and realizing that it's approaching summer, I want to direct our residents and community members to visit nj.org. Vacationing, as we all know, can be very expensive, but they have some free activities and events and summer concerts going on all throughout South Jersey, Atlantic City, and you can find more information about summer fun and activities on visitnj.org. I'd also like to bring up Chislehurst Day. We know that's a huge deal in our community. It gets bigger and better every year. This year it's on June 9th, 2018, rain or shine. We are in need of vendors. If you know anyone that would like to be a vendor, there is an application online. You can pull it off of line, or you can come here and retrieve an application from our borough clerk. There's also a flyer regarding Chislehurst Day. We have many free events going on. We have music groups, we have bouncy slides, we have, again, vendors that sell different things from food to clothing. We'll have a car show and much, much more. And the part that we love the best is to see all the community members come out, and we love to see our local talent. We always have a talent show on the soundstage. So again, Chislehurst Day, we're looking forward to it, June 9th, 12 to 8, rain or shine. One last thing I'd like to mention is to say that we'll have our annual health walk at about 10:30 a.m. That's for anybody that would like to exercise and walk around our world-class park a few times. We'll enjoy that on June 9th. Regarding Drug Alliance event, Councilman Littles and myself attended this event on March 24th, which it was very successful. Coach Kenny, Miss Juanita Presley were all available. There was at least 30 children or more at the event. They had an Easter egg hunt, and what I loved about it the most was they talked about being drug-free, and they focused on the children and helping the children. The Center for Family Success was there, which they have a lot of free things for families. And we all like free things, but they're quality activities that they provide for our community members. That's the Center for Family Success. You can Google them, they're online. They have everything from cooking classes to aerobic classes, technology, and everything else. Resume building, so you might want to check them out. I want to say thank you to Coach and Juanita, the Drug Alliance, for spearheading this event for the community. And that was a great event. We look forward to next year. Regarding Planning Board, the meeting was canceled last month, and then this month there was just the regular business that went on. Nothing new to report at this time for Planning Board. It is every Wednesday of the month at 7 p.m. of the month, not every Wednesday. Once a month, Wednesday, 7 o'clock. For the Historical Committee, there's nothing to report at this time, but I'm looking forward to meeting with members of the committee, as Councilwoman Chu mentioned, soon, so we can start discussing some of the things like the preserving the grave sites and so forth for our community. As always, if there are any questions or concerns, please contact me at councilwoman.rakaya.alwan@gmail.com. Thank you, and that concludes my report for April 2018.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Council President.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
We did have our meeting, our caucus meeting last week, and in that meeting, we discussed the different roles of the liaison with the departments there that everyone is over, and what your report should pertain to. So we talked about We talked about that. We also went over professionalism in the workplace and also here for our meetings. As far as the police department is concerned, we've been having personnel meetings trying to negotiate a new officer to replace one that has left. Also, the senior citizens, they had their senior luncheon today. I believe it was a great success. And they will be working on having a bake sale for Chislehurst Day and also the holiday party. And also trying to get some bus trips together for the senior citizens here. Also, the spring tea is a fundraiser for the Corner Cupboard Food Bank. It's going to be on April the 28th at 12 noon at the Arlen Poindexter Community Center, the Chislehurst Community Center. Also, the Personnel Committee will be meeting again to go over the employee handbook. Though some things were established that we need to change some different things in there to bring it up to date. So we will be working on that, myself, Councilwoman Chu, and also Councilwoman Alwan. We will work on that together. And that's it for right now.
Thank you, Council President. I think that I was listening to Councilwoman Alwan's report. It's the first Wednesday of every month, okay, for the Planning and Zoning Board. Okay. We're going to do a presentation. I had set up for Councilman Hearn to do it, but he's sick and in the hospital, so I guess I'm going to have to do it. So let me come on up here, Public Works guys. Guys like y'all sleepy, man. You got him on the camera, come on. The Borough of Chislehurst, we may not say it a lot of times, you may not hear it from us, the council, but you guys are doing an excellent job. All right, this winter, snow, excellent job. Those trees that fell down all over the community, I know it's a lot of work, but not one time have they complained. And they're dedicated to this town, this community. So we thought that we would give you guys a little something. I wish we can give you more. And as we go through the years or this year, hopefully we can give you more, okay? Because you guys are doing an excellent job. And so the council came up with a plaque for y'all, okay? Outstanding Service Award presented to Chislehurst Public Works Department for your hard work and dedication to our community. And they truly dedicated to the community. I don't have to run behind them. I don't have to micromanage them. They see something that needs to be done, they do it. It makes my job easy. I always tell the boss, all right, Tavares, because he's directing these men and he's directing them right. I say, you know how it goes. They start complaining to me, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to come see you. And you know what? People not complaining to me. I don't have to come and see him because he's on point as far as doing this job. And you guys are really an integral part of this community. We have the police department, we have the office staff, and we have public works. And nobody can do their job unless you depend on the other person. Police can't do their jobs without public works. Tree fall across the street, who's cutting it up? Public works, okay? Whenever the police call, they're there. If the office staff here want their offices clean, who's here? Public works. So we are a team, and I'm very proud of the work they're doing. I'm very proud of how Tavares has shepherded this public works department. So this is just a small token of our appreciation.
Thank you.
All right? Go ahead, Odell, let him hold it too. Odell just got here, so and he's doing an excellent job, all right? Now, today, I got a call, from the Mark Vonderton. Mark Vonderton brought some other awards over here to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
None of them had checks in them, so I know that's. So it says congratulations on one, Borough of Chislehurst Annual Safety Management Program and Award.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So our guys are going to the safety meetings, they're conducting safety meetings, they're trying to do what's right and trying to save us some money. Because people get hurt, it costs us. So they're working. So the Joint Insurance Fund for 2017, they got a Borough Annual Safety Award. Here's another one.
Thank you. Thank
Now, this is a good one. This is a good one. They gave us another award, a Certificate of Achievement, presented to the Borough of Chislehurst for having 0 lost time injuries for the year 2017. Public works is a dangerous job. It's really a dangerous job. You know, people who are diabetics or whatever, they throw needles in the trash and they don't get to dispose of them properly. These guys are grabbing those bags. Nobody's stuck, okay? Nobody hit by a car. In other towns, people being hit by cars, picking up trash because people not watching. So these guys is on point. So this is the next one.
Thank you. Thank you. Doing it, y'all.
Now, you got a Certificate of Achievement from the Joint Insurance Fund, presented to the Borough of Chislehurst for reducing the number of lost time accidents in 2017 by 15%. Okay? So we're still saving money. So people, you know, we don't say it, all right? Because I know at 4 o'clock in the morning when it's really snowing and I'm like, it's cold outside, the wind is blowing, the trees are falling down. I'm in my bed, curled up. These guys are on the job. Never complaining. They're on the job. So just give them a hand for that. For reducing accidents by 15% over their average fund years of 2014, 2015, and 2016. All right, from the Joint Insurance Fund. All right, thank you guys. Keep up the good work. You have something to say, Mr. Public Works Supervisor?
I just want to thank God for this.
There you go.
Waking me up every day to come in here so I can do my job.
All right.
I want to thank my crew. Like, we stick tight. And I want to thank y'all too.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for
Thanks, sir.
recognizing us.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
All right. I know Councilman Hearn could have did it better, but he's not here today, so I had to fill in. Okay, everything good? Can I get a motion to open the meeting to the public?
Motion.
Second, roll call, please.
Alwa.
Yes.
Shu.
Yes.
Barnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Okay, anybody from the public who wishes to come forward and speak, give your name and address, and I'll see if I can answer your questions.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My name is Kenny Smith, at 231 Washington Avenue. Number one, I'd like to thank Councilman Littles and Councilwoman. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Okay. Well, I'd like to thank Councilman Littles and Councilwoman Alwan for coming to the Drug Alliance function on the 24th. I think the people out there was very very impressed with them being there. We had like 30 children. Overall, we had 53 people there. So the room was crowded. I think it's getting better. Last year, not too many people came, so we're getting better. The main thing that we have to work on is just getting the word out every time. So that's one thing. Also, I got a call from Congressman Norcross, and I know it's kind of late. I just got the call that they're having a seminar. They're having a seminar at Rowan University, Gloucester Township, the campus, on for anybody that's interested in going to a military college, Navy, West Point, Air Force, anybody that's interested.
Where did you say, Coach? Is it Gloucester?
Gloucester, yeah, it's Rowan College of Gloucester, I guess it was Rowan College of Gloucester Township, yeah, in Sewell. Yes.
And what day?
And that's on Saturday coming up, on the 14th. It's at 9 a.m.
You know the listening audience won't see that.
I know, I just got it today. I know, I just got it today. I just got it today.
But we know, so that's.
Yeah. So, if anybody's in here, it's a free education. Actually, one of the best educations you can get with the military. The number, if you want to, if you have questions, is 856-427-7000. Yeah, right when I was getting ready to leave the house, the phone call and it said Norcross. So, he gave my father, he made sure that my father got his award as a Martha Point Marine. So I had to pick it up. Okay, all right. And also, what I'm working on I'm gonna sit down with some of the older guys that like my brother, Derek Smith, and a couple other people around that generation. During that time, we decided to nickname Chislehurst the Hearst, and it came from something. So, and y'all was talking about the historical committee. That's part of history. So I'm gonna sit down with them. We probably gonna sit around and talk about it. Why did we come up with that? What spearheaded that type of name and the pride in your community? So that and I'm gonna try to write something down so then y'all can put it in the archives. So I'm gonna work on that. And the last thing I just want to say is that it's very important that we invest in our children and our youth, and because if we don't invest in our children, then we can't complain about what we get when they become adults. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing, and I'm going. We're having a high school dance for next week. It's going to be on the 20th. All the organizations is supporting it because we feel that the young people in the community needs to have something to do, some outlook. The same way that when I was growing up, that the men at the fire hall made sure that we had something that we had to do back then. So if you can come down, support. We're looking for chaperones. I know I'm pushing my brothers from the lodge to come down. You talking about I'm gonna be down in Maryland, but I'm driving back from Maryland just to be there, and then I'm going back to Maryland again. So it's very important that we support our young people, because if we as a community don't support our young people, who else do we expect to support them? Basically, that's all. I'm done.
Kenny,
Yes.
can you look in the camera and tell them exactly what date and what time and what we're doing?
The date is April 20th. It's a Friday. It's from 8 to 11:30. It's our spring high school party. We're gonna have a special guest DJ, and the mission is free. It's being supported by the Borough of Chislehurst, the Chislehurst Anti-Drug and Alcohol Alliance, Garrison Lodge number 3 of Chislehurst, and the Freedom School Peace Camp. So, very important that we go out and support these young people, let them have a good time, but we want them to have a good time safe. So that's why we need the adults there to make sure everything is safe.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. My name is Maria Littles, and I live at 315 Edwards Avenue. I'm here to kind of let the public know, but to also invite Mayor and Council to come out to Earth Day. Earth Day is on the 22nd of April, which is the traditional Earth Day, and so we're going to be having an event on Earth Day, which is on a Sunday afternoon. We have a local garden center, Castagna. They're donating flowers, so we're hoping to get a lot of children to come out and plant flowers around the tennis court. So I guess one thing that I do want to make sure of is that I know that there are plants that are already there, some perennials that are probably already there. We're going to be careful not to disturb them. And we've asked the person who does the landscaping at the school to just kind of come out and just make sure the ground is the way that it needs to be for planting. But so as long as that is okay, and we luckily have Public Works here, they'll let me know before I leave if it's not okay. But if there's not enough room, if you have children that may want to put flowers around the trees, maybe. Okay, all right, yeah. Because sometimes children want to do their own thing. So we don't want to discourage them too much if they decide they want to do something
Where they
else.
meeting at? You didn't say where they was meeting.
At the park.
Oh, so they're meeting at the
They're
park?
at the park at 1:45,
Okay,
1:45. And we're going to try to start right at 2 o'clock for about an hour. It won't take that long to put plants in the ground. And then from there, clean up. We have some people on the park committee that are going to, and I think Russ was going to be involved too with making sure there's a table there so that the kids can clean up, because they're going to have their hands are probably going to be dirty. So like a cleanup station. And then we're going to go over to the school. And at the school, at 3:15, we have a couple speakers, and one of them is, he's an Eagle Scout, used to be a young man here, and he's going to talk about recycling, because the theme for Earth Day this year is plastics recycling. So we'll have some videos playing, and, just snacks and kind of chat and chew. And I've invited a couple of freeholders. I haven't gotten a response back yet from the ones that I did invite. But they did say that they were going to try to work that into their schedule. So pretty much that's it. Hoping that we have council people that have already said that they were going to come. So please feel free to come, because I did put on my flyer, meet your local and county officials. So if
you think Councilman Little's gonna be there?
He might be there. I'm hoping he'll be there. So anyway, as long as that's okay, we just want to try to get the children out and just have some fun digging in the dirt, and then go over and get some snacks.
Okay,
Okay, and learn about recycling.
okay.
Okay.
If you need Public Works, especially if you need some tilling or something like that done, you gotta let them know like a couple of days ahead of time.
Yeah, we're gonna. I don't want to.
They got places they can till and
Oh.
plant flowers and that kind of stuff, but they'll do that before the kids and stuff get there.
Right.
So you have to mark that out for them.
All right.
All right, so if they do it on a Thursday, because on Thursdays, they go over to the park most of the time anyway, because the summer is changing, it's changing the summer.
Right.
So they got park stuff to do, so if you get with them then, you know, and map
Okay.
out what you wanna do.
Okay, and
It'd
then
be
so they'll
easier.
go to a specific areas and.
Right.
Okay.
But you gotta do it before, they get off work, 'cause we don't work on
I
Friday.
will, I
All
will,
right,
I
all right.
will. I'll map it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Anybody else?
I said we can work on Friday.
Yeah.
In other words, he's talking about overtime.
I got the justice.
Since nobody else wants to speak, can I, close the public portion of the meeting?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Alwan.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Reports.
Reports. Clerk report for the month of March. Total amount collected, $1,303. Tax collector / sewer department. Total amount collected for the month of March, $60,459.40. Court report for the month of March. Total amount collected, $1,494. The CFO filed his quarterly report ending in March 31st. Police Department for the month of February. Total miles is 2,921. Total arrests is 6. Total police call for service 360. Average calls per day 13. Traffic division report, total accident is 2. Police Department report for the month of March. Total miles is 3,428. Total arrests is 0. Total police calls for service is 368. Average calls per day is 11. Traffic division report is 2, and everybody has an engineering report in their packets. And that's all the reports.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the report? Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwan.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Okay. Ordinance 2018-3, ordinance amending chapter 387 of the sewer rates and charges of the Borough Code regarding a reduction of the annual sewer service charge is hereby approved on second and final reading. Can I open ordinance 2018-3 to the public?
Make a motion.
Make the motion, so moved. Moved to second, roll call, please.
Alwan.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Any member of the public who wishes to ask a question or two about ordinance 2018-3, please come forward and express your concerns or whatever. Since no member of the public wishes to come forward on ordinance 2018-3, can I have a motion to close the public portion of ordinance 2018-3?
So moved.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Ordinance 2018-3, ordinance amending Chapter 387, sewer rates and charges of the Borough Code regarding reduction of annual sewer service charges is hereby approved on second and final reading on April 12th, 2018. Can I have a motion?
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Ordinance 2018-4, a ordinance repealing and replacing Chapter 358, Article 6 of Section 33 of the Code of Chislehurst, registration of defaulted mortgage property, requiring the registration and maintenance of certain real property by mortgagee, is hereby approved on second reading. And I want to open this ordinance, get a motion to open this ordinance 2018-4 to the public. Can I have a motion, please?
So move second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwan.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Any member of the public who has a question or concerns about ordinance 2018-4, ordinance repealing and replacing Chapter 358 of the Chislehurst Code, please come forward. Since no member of the public wishes to speak on ordinance 2018-4, can I have a motion to close ordinance 2018-4 to the public? Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett. Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
All right. Ordinance 2018-4, an ordinance repealing and replacing Chapter 358, Articles 4 of Section 33 of Code of Chiselhurst, registration of default mortgage property, requiring the registration and maintenance of certain real property by mortgagee, is hereby approved on second and final reading of April 12th, 2018. Can I have a motion on ordinance 2018-4?
So moved.
Second.
Move, second, roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn. Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
No.
Ordinance 2018-5, an ordinance to designate stop signs at all four corners of the intersection of Third Avenue and Elm, and the direct installation of a stop signs on Third and its intersection with Third Avenue is hereby approved on second and final reading. Can I have a motion to open ordinance 2018-5 to the public for any questions or concerns about this ordinance?
So moved.
Move, second, roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Any member of the public wishes to have any concerns about this ordinance, will you please come forward?
My name Kenny Smith, 231 Washington Avenue. Why are they putting a four-way at Elm? Is it too much traffic or is something going on? Or?
Well, the kids walk down there, we're trying to slow this traffic down a little bit. And the kids
Okay.
going to the park, I've noticed that more and more kids are going to the park and walking down that Third Avenue corridor. And as you know, the cars start at Pump Branch and
Pick up speed.
pick up speed and stop at the park. I know I put the stop signs at the park, because at one time it wasn't even stopping there.
Yeah.
Okay? But it's more of a safety issue for the kids that can travel on Third Avenue.
Okay.
All right?
All right, thank you.
Any other questions or concerns? Can I have a motion to close the public portion of ordinance 2018-5?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
No.
Ordinance 2018-5, an ordinance to designate stop signs at all four corners of the intersection of Third and Elm Avenue, and direct the installation of stop signs on Third at its intersection with Third, is hereby approved on second and final reading. Could I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Moves, second, roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
I didn't hear, what was your vote? You said yes?
You open the meeting to the public for that other one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's it. Now, ordinance 2018-6, an ordinance fixing the compensation of officers and employees of the Borough of Chiselhurst and the State of New Jersey, is introduced on first reading and shall be considered for adoption after publication to be held on May 10th, 2018, after publication of same. Could I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second, roll call, please.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Ordinance 2018-7, an ordinance to designate stop signs at all four corners of the intersection of Third and Washington Avenue, and direct the installation of stop signs on Third at the intersection with Washington, is hereby introduced on first reading and shall be considered for adoption after publication to be held on May the 10th, 2018, after publication of the same. Could I get a motion?
So moved.
Second,
Move to second, roll call, please.
Alwan,
Yes.
Shu,
Yes.
Garnet,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
yes.
Okay. Resolution 18-94, resolution authorizing budget be read by title only. Whereas on New Jersey State Statute 40A-4-8 as amended by LSO 2015. You should be reading this, man. You read that.
Whereas New Jersey Statute 40A:4-8, as amended by Public Law 2015, Chapter 95, Section 14, 2015, provides that the budget may be read by title only at the time of the public hearing if a resolution is passed by not less than a majority of the full governing body, providing that at least 1 week prior to the date of the hearing, a complete copy of the budget has been made available for public inspection and has been made available to each person upon request. And whereas these two conditions have been met.
So, can I get a motion to open resolution on the budget to the public?
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwan,
Yes.
Shu,
Yes.
Garnet,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Any member of the public that wishes to come forward, with questions or concern about the budget, can please come forward.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, Vecchio. I have a question in reference to that budget. Just in reference to clarity, does that mean any person requesting the budget can receive that budget? You're not going to have that person retrieve it?
I don't understand it.
So normally, when I have requested the budget before, you ask the members to retrieve the budget from the internet, from the website.
I don't understand. If you come to the borough and you ask for a copy of the budget, they tell you to go to the website and retrieve it? I
Correct.
don't understand what retrieve it is.
You retrieve it, meaning it's in the internet, you actually gather it, print it out
Okay.
if you need to,
Okay,
or
all
look
right.
at it.
Okay. So what is your question?
The question again is, am I physically going to get a copy in my hand? You're not going to actually ask me to retrieve it elsewhere. So when it's personally requested,
You come around
physically
here.
requested,
Okay, you
I
come
will
around here,
retrieve it.
I'll make sure that you get.
Is
a
that
copy
what
of
that
it.
means?
I'll make sure you get a copy of it. All right?
I just wanted clarity.
Yeah, I'm giving you clarity.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure you get a copy of it.
Okay.
Okay?
If I can add just a small
Go ahead.
thing. The reason why it was probably suggested to get it from the website is because when you request it from the borough, there is a cost involved with it, and it's just to the financial benefit to the residents if they're able to print it directly from the website.
Okay.
Okay, that's, if that helps with.
It does. I just wanted clarity on that. Thank you so much.
And it's posted on the bulletin board too.
Well, isn't it a new ordinance?
No,
Didn't you
we-
just introduce that?
No, you're saying it will be posted.
Okay.
Yeah,
The old
yeah.
ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank
okay?
you.
Any other member of the public? Since no other member of the public was to speak, can I get a motion to close the public portion of the meeting? Of the resolution?
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwan, Shu,
Yes.
Garnet,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Okay, we have Resolution 1894, resolution authorizing budget to be read by title only, Total appropriations, $3,245,518. Could I get a motion?
Second.
Moved and second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Barnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution to approve rabies clinic on May 19th, commencing at 1:00 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Chislehurst Fire Hall.
Moved.
Second.
Moved second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
No.
Resolution 18-96, approve change fund for the rabies clinic in the amount of $50.
Second.
Moved and second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-97, renewal of mercantile license for Lisa Passarella for the operation of Madison Raymond Group Incorporated.
Moved.
Moved and second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-98, authorize application to be filed with the Camden County Open Space Committee for the Leanna Harris Park tennis court improvements.
Question.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, didn't we just get the tennis court redone?
Now, do you get that color coding put on the top of them?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's pretty expensive. All right. So, can I get a? Okay.
Second.
Second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-99, authorize borough engineer to make application to the mayor and the mayor to execute CDBG program for 2018. Basically, the procurement of a senior citizen transportation bus.
Second.
Moved and second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-100, authorize refund of $75 to MB for the return of cleaning escrow fee pertaining to the rental of the community center.
Second.
Moved and second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 1801-101, confirm appointment of Odell Carolina as a laborer for the Borough of Chislehurst Public Works Department.
Second.
Moved and second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-102, accept quote from National Time Systems for time clock.
Second.
Moved and second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-103, authorize refund of $75 to ED for the return of the cleaning escrow fee pertaining to the rental of the community center.
Second.
Moved and second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-104, authorize refund of $75 to DD for the return of the cleaning escrow fee pertaining to the rental of the community center.
Second.
I should have did all those at one time.
Yeah.
Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-105, authorize payment to New Air, the healthy choice for HIVAC services. Moved. Second. Roll call, please.
Alwan. Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Any new business from council?
I do.
Who said that? Oh, okay.
Just a couple of things. On the 20th, 21st and 22nd, on the 21st and 22nd at the Gabriel Davies Tavern in Gloucester Township, well, actually in Glendora, there is a rain or shine, free admission reenactment of colonial life. It is open to the public. Again, that will be that Saturday and that Sunday from 9 to 5 at the Glendora Gabriel Davies House. This flyer will be posted on the bulletin board. Next, I believe I asked a question about getting reports from the tax assessor. The summary that's provided is fine, but I'd like to get more details as to how many units are under and/or in jeopardy of foreclosures, how many units are in arrears for sewer and taxes, et cetera. I did leave messages, but I haven't received any callbacks yet on that. Next, the committee that was established to discuss and review the borough fees have a packet to review, and we will be meeting next week to discuss and prepare a plan to update hours. That's something we discussed. The discussion on the pedal kit donations. I did contact Bowman and Company, Bach and Associates, and Macaulay Logistics. Bowman and Company has graciously provided us a $500 donation. We do need to contact them to get some of the particulars for that donation. I'm still waiting for callbacks from the other two at this time. I gave the council a few months back a packet regarding the generator quotes. I wanted to know if there were any questions about the packet that was provided. And if not, then what would be the next step for OEM? How should we proceed on this matter?
Well, number one, Councilman Chu, the price of those generators, it's basically out of our league at this point, okay?
Okay.
We need to get some grant money to
That's-
deal with that.
We were talking about that.
Now, you know, them generators can go anywhere from $30,000 to on up, $250,000. Chislehurst can't afford that. What we're looking at more so than anything else is to try to get a grant. And I think it'd probably be best with the number of seniors we have here to try to get a grant to do that.
Well, I did mention that we had contacted the USDA, and we're eligible for up to 45% of the costs to be granted through them.
Okay.
So, but the thing is, we need to decide what we want to do, because Chief would have to then file to find out if we're going to be able to get the grant.
Yeah, I think that if you just put down, I told you what I wanted. I wanted something that could be mobile.
It was all part of that package.
Okay, and, you know, we look at that price, the council look at that price. If it's mobile, let's look at it. Put it out here, let's discuss that at a caucus meeting, and we can come to some conclusion. If you're saying that we can get 45%, you know, even if we buy a generator that's gonna cost $30,000, okay, we're looking at a little over $15,000 that we're gonna have to come up with. And, you know, it sounds good, but when the tax bills come, people are gonna say, why are my taxes going up, okay?
I understand that.
So I got a shepherd getting stuff that's not gonna make that severe impact on your taxes. So, you know, you can take 15,000 here, you can take cleaning up leaves somewhere else is $20,000, and, you know, before you know it, it's out of control. So let's look at what we need, okay? How many, because they told you how much, what do you call it, megahertz?
The
or-
BTUs and what have you.
Right. Come up with a particular one
Okay,
that would serve our purpose, and we can deal with the price. And so if we can get the Department of Energy or whoever
Right.
to give us some money, we can do that.
Okay.
But I think that's the stuff that needs to come to the table, because the council, you know, we may know a lot about everything, but a lot of council members don't know about generation. I'm happy to have Councilman Little's here, he knows about generation and heating and all, you know, electricity. So he can tell us, because people will sell you stuff that you don't need, all right? If you don't know, they'll sell you stuff you don't need.
I'll make sure that the councilman has that packet because he wasn't here when.
Yeah, so make sure he gets it, go over it, look at it, and we'll go from there. Hopefully, you can come back and we can come back next month with something.
Okay. Next, Councilwoman Alwan, you asked a question about the car show status. The flyers are being distributed to the businesses, the car shows, et cetera, and the CFO has the quote for the awards. So
Okay.
we'll be prepared for
Okay,
that.
thank you. I saw the flyers around. So,
Right.
thank you.
There was a question about the emails at the caucus. The council's been giving the information on how to provide access to their emails to the postmaster. And the postmaster will not be able to change their settings, but the postmaster can read and reply if there's a need and/or a request from the council person to do so. Because you had a question about if someone's out, you know, can the postmaster get to their mail? So yes, there is instructions on how to do that. And in fact, Ms. Rose has done that now, so. Your email account is now accessible by the postmaster, so she's able to pull your emails. And with regards to having your address changed back to the former one, we're still working on that. I'll give you an update on that.
Well, you know what happened on the emails, the postmaster always checks my emails. She tells me what's going on, because when she comes in the morning, she texts and tells me what's going on. That's why I said I wanted mine. I'm still concerned that this company changed our emails without our consideration or thought in the process, you know, and that's not good. And I'm still concerned about I guess the master account holder or whatever. You set up a web page, there's a master account holder. I don't care how many people was on it. There's one person that can go in and check everybody's email. And Gloria's the keeper of record for the borough. She checks mine for me. I don't even know my code. I don't know none of that stuff. Gloria, anybody get in contact with me, she'll tell me. For the past, I guess almost year or whatever, I haven't gotten anything from the governor's office, from the Camden County Mayor's Association. Now I know why. And it's not right that the company that took this contract changed our emails. They didn't have to do that, and they did it. And much to our surprise, it's done, and that's not right. That was my concern.
Okay,
You know.
so we are getting this straightened out.
Okay.
And that is all I have.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Go ahead.
I'd like to comment on a couple of articles I voted on.
Mm-hmm.
And one was the stop sign on Third and Elm.
Mm-hmm.
When you discussed the matter about the speed,
Mm-hmm.
but I talked to a lot of my neighbors on Third Avenue,
Mm-hmm.
and they're more worried about accidents being happening at Third and Elm now because they say people on Elm won't be stopping like they should be because of the fact it's a four-way stop sign now.
Mm-hmm.
And four-way stop sign, people, they cruise up to it and they don't see nothing to keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
And with a two-way stop sign, they would naturally stop because the cars be coming down there. So they're more worried about accidents too on Third and Elm. And that's the reason I voted no, because I talked to them. And I agree with you with the speed on Third Avenue. So I live on Third Avenue, as everyone knows.
You got grandkids.
I got grandkids. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they give a fight for it like that there. And also, it's about emergency vehicles too. When we have emergency vehicles coming to us, they come down third or fourth.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be a disadvantage for them too.
Well, if they go down fourth, it's not going to be a disadvantage.
Right.
But, you know, we have a right to monitor traffic. I didn't do, Fourth Avenue. That's a county
County
road.
road.
Okay? But our roads, we need to protect our kids. And if, you know, if people not going through stop signs, they violate the law anyway by going through a stop sign. So, I don't think there's a defense for that, just going through a stop sign, because now, you know, it wasn't a stop sign there before, I can just pull up and keep on going,
But
a
people-
rolling stop.
that's the way people think when they driving them.
Well, you know, we're gonna have the police out there, so when they start pulling up them rolling stop signs, that's a nice little ticket. All right? Anything else? Anything else?
Yes, the rabies clinic at the Children's Fire Hall, I think we shouldn't call that Children's Fire Hall no more, because we don't have a fire station.
Okay.
And some of the past firefighters talked to me and asked me why is the name still up there.
Okay.
So that's something I'm bringing forward.
Anything else? Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. Anybody else?
No.
No, thank you.
Okay. Can I approve bills for payment? Get a motion to approve bills for payment?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
True, Garnett, Littles,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
This meeting is now adjourned.